Hey, everybody, welcome. Today, we're diving deep into the subscription impact economy. We'll be venturing off road with this episode, so buckle up and try to keep your hat on tight. But before you do, if you like where we're going, don't forget to hit the like button. For the last 10 years or so, a lot of very smart people have been talking about the coming subscription economy. Okay, hold on. You're not here for a history lesson. I know. You're here for immediate impact. So let's just agree that subscription services are good and that businesses do better when using them. For the record, designing a subscription service is fairly easy if you know what you're doing. It can easily be done in a matter of days. However, the challenge is delivering impact. Delivering impact is a whole other story, and delivering immediate subscription impact is a game changer. If you watch any of my videos, you'll hear me say that too many people work way too hard and earn too little from their online businesses, and you don't have to be one of them. Delivering subscription impact is how you flip the script and change things. Subscription impact means delivering tremendous value to customers. This brings us to the elephant in the room and the need for coaching. Impact is in the eye of the beholder. And in case you were confused, you're not the beholder we're talking about. We're talking about perceived value. Coaching may be required to understand the concept of impact better. The biggest challenge facing most people is unconscious business bias. There are many biases that impede the flow of businesses that have nothing to do with race. For example, there's confirmation bias, which means that you only listen to things that agree with what you already think. There's also survivor bias. Survivor bias is when you only focus on those successful people and ignore the ones who didn't make it or failed. You don't consider whether or not the advice they were giving was good. You only care about who won and who was successful. What the subscription adds to the mix is choice. And choice means being able to customize your subscription relationship. Now, I don't want to go over that right now. I don't want to go over subscription relationship. That's a whole different story that we'll take care of in a different episode. But check back in a future podcast in a couple of weeks and you'll get your answer. So how do you coach for subscription impact? That, my friend, is the $64,000 question. For the record, I am not a coach. I am a subscription service designer. I can do that all day. I will tell you how I would guide you through the process, though. That I can talk about. A coach is someone who will help you find the answers in yourself. They will expect you to be your own guide and act as a sounding board. The assumption is that you already know the answer, or the answer is always within you. And all you need is a little time to figure out what it means to you. Now this brings us to the fork in the road. Do you want a coach or do you want a guide? A guide is a person that leads you through new and uncharted landscapes. They hold you accountable to yourself. They anticipate potential concerns and help you avoid potholes in the road that can derail your efforts. They also troubleshoot the new stuff. Subscription impact is not about pushing the ball down the road. It's not doing what you used to do better. It's about delivering tremendous impact that can make some uncomfortable situations. So it's nice to have someone standing next to you willing to put some skin in the game. Now, This works for impact. You can determine exactly where you want to go, and a coach will help you go. If that's all you need, you will be good to go. Unfortunately, delivering impact for other people can be challenging, while delivering tremendous impact often requires a team. And delivering subscription impact requires a deft hand on the wheel. You've got to be nimble and sensitive to the customer's reactions. The rewards are incredible. Imagining doubling annual recurring income each and every year for the foreseeable future. However, the terrain is unstable. There is government regulations and shifting customer sentiment. And there's also subscription fatigue. But now is the time to take the bull by the horns and set out on your own adventure. There are no prizes for number 2. Category leaders feast on the majority of the riches, and everyone else fights over what's left. Let's say it together. Too many people work way too hard and earn too little, and you don't have to be one of them.